As a company goes through the business life cycle, at any point in time, a crisis or disaster can happen. We identified 7 root causes of a crisis. 1, strategy, i.e. poor strategy execution. Disruption, which either can be a technology disruption or a process disruption. Time. Why time, you say? Well, in business and many aspects of life, if you don't move forward, you move backwards. Success. The arrogance that comes with success often leads to companies not being aware of what's happening around them. A change of leadership, in particular the transition from the founders to a managerial regime. And finally, coming back to the business life cycle model, navigating a transformation point. Those 7 areas is where we often see companies fail and the root causes of a crisis. So what happens if you're faced as a company with more than one crisis point at the same time? If you look through the cases, you've see many examples where companies are faced with 2 or 3 at the same time. That's often when they get into deep trouble. If you're faced with one crisis, management usually know how to deal with it. However, if you're faced with 2 or more, it becomes much more complex. That's where you need to take a step back. That's where the board needs to take a step back with the top management and say, this is a complex problem. Let's try to find out what this means, because it will invariably include both looking at the strategy and the alignment with the culture.